Hello and welcome, my beautiful Cancers. This is your finance and career general forecast for the month of June. So let's start off. Each one of these refers to each week of the month and see what we have here for you. Starting off, you've been given the card guidance, and it says divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. So you're being guided in a direction that you might you could be getting downloads and messages from spirit that, when you read things or you're talking to people, there could be people coming in to be contacts for you, to lead you in a new direction. Some of you, it might be a tip to go find a new job, or a job opening, or an opportunity comes in. But it's almost like you've been praying and asking for something here. And I do think that you're going to see that you're going to be able to find something new coming in for you. Okay, there's a new purpose for you. Maybe the job you have is a temporary job, or maybe you're going to set something up on your own. I've talked about this for a long time with some of my Cancers, that you step out there and don't be afraid to open your own side business, okay? Even if it's a passive income, you might be setting yourself up for later, doing something else you truly like. I think you're getting messages that you are being guided in a direction here to do that, to open up your own business in some sort of field that you love and you have. The Six of Earth comes in, and this is a card of negotiations, charity, generosity. You could even come into some money unexpectedly, like a windfall. But I always say that when you're dealing with negotiations, they're going to go well for you. When we get the Six of Earth, it's push, pull, give and take energy. You could be sitting down and negotiating for a new job or a different position at your work, or maybe even wanting a raise if that's possible. Some of you could be advocating for yourselves and defending yourselves for better benefits to stay where you are. But this is also the card that says you may be giving something to get something, or getting something, or somebody's going to give you something here. This is back and forth energy, but it's fairness. I see the leveling of a leveling and a fairness happening here. Some of you might be getting involved this month in June with some sort of nonprofit organization. You might be wanting to do something charitable at this time and volunteer your time rather than get paid for it. You may be wanting to do that. But if you work for a nonprofit company, then of course that is an income coming in for some of you. I just think that you could be getting out there. You might be looking into something new. You might be getting an offer or a tip or something coming in. And that can even be through word of mouth, somebody you know, where you can go in and you can have an interview where you're going to sit down and you're going to discuss issues back and forth about a situation for your work. You have to have patience at this time. The beginning of the month, you may be waiting for something to come in or hear about something that you've applied for, or you've put a proposal out or an idea of some sort, and you're waiting. Everything takes time, so just be a little bit patient, okay? Don't get all bent out of shape because you haven't heard right away and then start presuming and assuming the worst is going to happen. Coming in the second week, you've got the card opportunity. And it says doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change your job, starting a business, or investing in a new venture. Just do it. So remember I said here, this is what I was seeing before I even got to week 2. So there's something going on here for some of you. And I think you're seriously thinking about wanting to do this, to make a change. But you might be getting some assistance here. Somebody might be coming in to give you this tip, to let you know, letting you know this little tidbit of information that something could be happening and maybe you should go look into it. So a great opportunity, for some of you, and you also, again, as I had said before, maybe thinking about opening up your own business, starting something on the side, doing it maybe passively to start out, but realizing that it can be lucrative and you can make it your own business. I think you're going to be investing in something new here. Don't be afraid, because the universe is telling you, just do it. Go for it. You worry a lot. Oh my goodness. This is a card of negativity and worry and sleepless nights. Maybe you're concerned about your finances. Maybe you're concerned about the security therein and the longevity of it. Something's bothering you. But this card says you have to let this go. You have to allow yourself to open up to new ideas and not be so afraid. Don't let fear lead you on your path. It's so imperative now that you don't allow worry and fear to come into the equation and make you lose sleep. Because when we don't get our sleep, we definitely can create other health issues within ourselves that hold us back. But this is a card that says, try to find yourself giving up on the worry. Try not to worry so much. And in reality, it'll give you freedom. Okay, you've been carrying an awful lot of burden for a while. Some of you, you're worried about this, you're worried about that, you're possibly worried about money and your future therein. But there's an opportunity coming in here, and I think you're going to see that you won't have to worry so much. You're going to be able to move forward in a positive direction. Coming in next, you've got the Moon card, and if this were a tarot deck, it's not, it's a specific oracle deck, then you would see that this signifies Pisces energy. But this card refers to fleeting funds, unknown source, being guided. Your career could be moonlighting. Maybe you're taking on odd jobs, night shift, or part-time work. Remember I said you could be doing something passively on the side. Maybe, you know, you might be in connection with somebody and you want to work within their retail space, or you might want to open up a section in there of your own. You might be opening up your own space in your home for an office or something, something that you want to do. You're worried about your money, and you know, and you're trying to figure out, how am I going to be secure and feel safe? Okay, some of you might be taking on 2 jobs. You could be, like it says, moonlighting, taking on 2 jobs, odd jobs here and there to make extra money. Some of you might be changing your schedule and working day and night, which doesn't sound fun, but it talks about night shift. Or maybe your job is changing so that some of you will be working a night shift rather than a day shift. This could be part-time, temporary work, just to make some little extra money for some of you. Coming in next, you have the Page of Air, and that is standing in your truth, your own integrity, being analytical. But somebody outspoken might step up and tell you something, but it's meant for your ears, okay? If you're dealing with any legal disputes or situations, Cancer, know that this is something that comes forward that you needed to hear, that needs to be out in the open for you. It might cause a delay to your plans. It might slow you down from moving forward with something, but it creates change, and you need to be open for that. Okay, so there's some change coming in for you, and you have to be open to that. So this is a message that comes in that gives you clear and concise, a message for you, and it's going to allow you to move forward in a new direction, but it's going to slow you down at the moment, okay? Puts delays to your plans. Now, this is a great way to end your month. This is the Crown. You're going to be overcoming obstacles. You're at the power play, wealth. Career could be you're your own boss, the owner of a company, your own business, taking charge and making progress. So, you know, so much of this is pertaining to this. So for some of you, you might be leaving your job and you might be working with something where you feel more self-employed, more empowered, being in charge, sitting in the seat of power, being able to make those choices and decisions all on your own. So this is about stepping up into your power, not being afraid, and taking control now of where you want to be in your job and career. Wow, justice comes in. Fairness, you could have issues with the law, and karmic. So karmically, you're going to see justice served. This is where you're going to see clear and concise clarity. If you've been worried about something, you're going to find the truth is going to come out. Now, often when the justice card comes up, it's almost like you've got, you know, a new beginning, a new start, a rebirth. You're moving in a new direction, a second chance at something. I love this. So you might be getting a second chance at a better job, a better position, something that's going to bring you clarity. You know, this is a finance and career reading. So, you know, justice means you're going to be moving on in a new direction, and you're going to be much happier for it. You're going to clean up loose ends here. there could be things that aren't completely done when it comes to your job and your career. And you might be trying to get things done by a deadline. Maybe you're trying to clean out your desk. Maybe you've got time off this summer, or you're getting ready before a holiday, or whatever the case is. And you want to make sure that all these loose ends and all those jobs are tied up before you return to work. I know a lot of teachers, friends of mine, that have to do that. They've got to get their room in order for the next season. And they, even after the children and the kids are out of school, the teachers are still there trying to clean up and get organized before they start again for September. So some of you could be doing that, or in general, you could be cleaning up loose ends, getting things done, meeting the deadlines, not leaving things unfinished is what they're saying. So you could be preparing for something here. So that you've got everything, all your ducks in a row, and everything in order for yourself to be able to return to work or start work in a new spot. Wow, very interesting reading here. Well, to recap this, I think you're just going to have to be patient right now. Allow yourself the freedom of letting go of worry. Be willing to accept changes coming in, and make sure you leave a situation completely, cleaned up, basically, finished and completed. You don't want to leave any loose ends. You don't want to leave anything undone. I think your negotiations are going to go well for you, and there could be new opportunities coming in that are going to allow you to overcome any of these obstacles, and you're going to see that you will be more satisfied. Now, some of you could be getting a new job description where you're in charge of a department, or you're in charge of a team of people, or something like that. Or some of you may be actually wanting to open your own business on the side, or maybe even full time. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Cancers, this is your general finance and career forecast for June. And always know, I wish you a great remainder to today, and a beautiful, successful, prosperous, healthy, happy, and lucrative month of June. And always know as well, I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful Cancers.